Hello, hi everybody. Hi, hey Darius. Hey Dorota, welcome. Hey April, welcome. Hi everybody. Hi Sandra. Wow, so nice to see everybody here. Welcome to Hatha too. Sorry, I had a little call, but hello, welcome. All right, Hatha 2, today we're going to work on the Visvamitrasana. We're going to work on balances today. Okay, so please, if you have 2 blocks, take 2 blocks, okay, with you. If not, again, use books, dictionaries. Hi, Yan. Okay, so we're going to work on arm balances and specifically the Firefly, the Visvamitrasana, okay? So working a little bit on your hamstrings into your bird of paradise. Hello. Yeah, I know you like Visvamitrasana, Sandra. Hello. Yes. I can feel some people rejoicing and some people not. So yeah, I know. Okay. Let's just give it a minute or so just to prepare. So it's time for you to take 2 blocks if you don't have 2 blocks with you. And also please bring a towel. You know, we're going to sweat a little bit as usual for Hatha 2. If you're new to doing Hatha practices, please note that usually for a Hatha practice, we are going to hold the postures for a little bit longer, right? So to just really feel the entire journey of the holding. So I really want you to sit in the posture for a little bit, even when it feels challenging to hold. In fact, if it's challenging, hold longer. So yeah, let's begin. Okay, if you're ready, let's come onto the mat. So come to the center of your mat. Okay, so take a full breath here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Bring your hands forward. Okay, so just grabbing all your fingers. Your right palm facing to the front. And then pull the fingers back, just pressing the wrist forward. Straighten the arms as much as you can. And just feeling the entire posture fully. Switch to the other side. Pull back. Wonder how is everybody doing in the lockdown today? First, oh no, we're not supposed to say lockdown, circuit breaker. I hope you're doing okay at home. If you need anything, feel free to send me your message, okay? I'll always be here for you. Press through the knuckles as you reach up. Extend the arms. Good, hold the back of your head, okay? Chin to the chest. Stretch the back of the neck. Elbows hug in. And then we draw circles with the head. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Reverse direction. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Coming into a puppy dog stretch. So if you have a wall close to you, you can bring your feet against the wall and then push the wall to press the chest down more towards the floor. Okay? You can also have the option of taking one block underneath your chin to create a little bit more bend in the cervical spine if you want. If not, just keep your chin on the floor. So puppy dog stretch, arms reaching forward. Pressing the chest down towards the floor. So your sternum wants to go to the ground. Make sure that your buttocks, they are right above the knees, okay? Stay in the position. I'm just gonna see if I can remove the comments. Okay, not sorry guys. I'm gonna try to shift a little bit the mat, okay? All right, so stay in your position for 3 more breaths, still in your puppy dog stretch. Last 3. Last 2. And release. Super. Come to your hands and your knees, tabletop position. Okay, don't rush the practice, so going slowly. You can draw circles here with the middle of your spine. So rolling 3. Make it feel good for the spine, all parts of the spine. Reverse direction. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come to a few rounds of cat and cow. Lift the chin up. Again, arch the spine, tailbone to the ceiling. Push strong with the hands. You can use blocks like what I'm doing here. I like to use blocks so I can lift and arch a little bit more. Exhale and round chin to the chest. Two more. Inhale. Looking up. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale. Arch. Tailbone to the sky. Now really feel the entire lengthening in the front of your body as you stick your backbones more towards the sky. Last one, cat pose, chin to the chest. Keep your arms straight, round the upper back more, and see if you can tuck your tailbone more under. Good. Slowly stay on your blocks, or not. Downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Okay, walk it out here. Take 5 breaths here on your own just to walk it out, okay? Left and right, if you like, bend the left knee and the right knee a couple of times. All right, and we stay. 3 big breaths, Ujjayi breathing. Right, returning to that ha sound at the back of your throat. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. See if you can press the heels down more and lift your toes up. Squeeze your kneecaps to the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Walk your feet. Slow step, so you push that right foot to lift the left. Push that left foot to lift the right. So feel that connection between both your feet as you slow motion step to the top of your mat. Okay, keep your feet hip width distance. You can take the blocks out to the side. Grab your big toes for Padangusthasana. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale and you dive. Pressing the back of your knees towards the space behind you. So really spread the skin. Pull with your hands. Bow your face down all the way to your shin bones. Lift the kneecaps up as much as you can and slowly release. Walk your hands towards the left side. Okay, use a block if you need under your hands. Lift the right leg up and do a scorpion hook, okay, with the leg. You can walk your right hand a little bit further away than your left. So you really get into the stretch on the right side of your body as you kick yourself with the heel on the left hip. Release, okay, right foot down. Walk your hands to the right side. Lift your left leg up. Open up the hips, scorpion hook the left leg. And then walk your left hand a little bit beyond your right and away from that left knee as you try to draw the heel towards your right hip. Breathe 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly, slowly release. Halfway lift here. Inhale. Exhale, fold deeper. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. No rush. Inhale, last one. And exhale. Good. Push your feet, rise up. Let's come all the way up to stand. Reach your arms to the ceiling. If you like, a little bit of a back bend. And exhale, hands towards the heart. Good. Let's begin here with a few rounds of sun salutation B. Okay? Just to warm up the body with your feet together with a little bit of variation. Okay? Bend your knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Tuck your tailbone under. Exhale and fold. So you're moving a little bit faster, but doesn't mean that you skip each fullness of each posture here. Step back first, right foot, left foot. Chaturanga Dandasana. Urdhva Mukha, looking up. You do it slowly. Adho Mukha, looking down. So sun salutation B with a lot of awareness, okay? Now, push that left foot down so much the right foot lifts. Send the right knee to your nose. Pause here for 3. Pause for 2. Soft step right foot between your thumbs. No sound. Left heel down. Push the left heel, push the right foot to come up. Warrior 1. Palms touch. Look to your thumbs. Bending that right knee, arms straight. Circle your hands down, big circle to the floor. Step back, plank. Try to bring your heels together and squeeze. Lean your chest forward, Chaturanga Dandasana. Feel all of it. Upward facing, inhale. Not yet. Downward facing, exhale. Super slow motion, okay? Pushing that right foot down to lift the left foot. So you float and hover your left foot a few inches off the ground next to your right ankle. Not lifting back, but just float directly next to the right foot. Plug the thigh bone into the socket. Keep the plugging in action. Drive your left knee forward. Soft step 3, 2, no sound between your thumbs. Right heel down. Make an imprint with your left foot as you rise up, warrior 1. Make it the best warrior 1 ever. Hands down, send it to the floor. No rush, okay? Step back, left foot. You must be at my pace or slower than me, okay? Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, take your time. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Okay? In yoga, we emphasize, especially in a Hatha class, quality over quantity. Really more about the form and your attention to the form. Where is your mind going at this moment? I know it's very hard, much harder when you're by yourself at home to practice without people around you. But this is the perfect time to train your focus. Decide that you're going to do this class and commit to finishing it. Lift your heels, bend your knees, hop to your hands. Halfway lift, exhale and fold. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, Utkatasana, chair pose. 3 breaths here, inhale, you can do it, exhale 1. Right, decide to do it and commit to the end of the posture. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale, we fold forward. We're going to do one more set. Slow motion, okay? I know you're going to hate me a little bit. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, hop back. Chaturanga, we hold 3, 2, 1. Upward facing dog, hold. 3. Press the toenails down. 2. 1. Down dog. Buttocks all the way up. We do the left foot first. So pushing that right foot down to float the left foot. Hover. Knee to the nose. Pause. 3, 2. Step the foot forward. Warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. Big circle with your arms. Whatever you're feeling, I'm feeling it too. Circle arms down. Slowly float the left foot up. Bring it back, no sound. Chaturanga, exhale. Upward facing dog. Inhale. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Push the left heel down to float the right foot up just a few inches. Feel the thigh bone connecting up towards the hip socket. Keep this, bring your knee forward for 3 counts. Pause. 3, 2, and 1. Soft step, warrior 1. Inhale, rise up. Palms touch. Hands down to the floor. Float the right foot up. Prepare. Up. 3, 2, step back. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Inhale. Stay here in your upward facing dog. Work the back strength. Push your right toes down. Float the left foot up. Switch. Push the left foot down. Float the right foot up. 3, 2. Bring the right toes down. Downward facing dog. All the way back and up. Inhale, come forward to plank pose. Shift your shoulders forward, squeeze your buttocks, squeeze your heels. Pull the stomach into the spine. We do shoulder taps here. Right hand to left shoulder. Left hand to right shoulder without shifting as much. Okay? Keep going, shoulder taps. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Set your knees on the floor. Headstand. Okay? So, traditional headstand, option 1. Or palms on the floor, option 2. With your thumbs together. Okay? Make a triangle as you can see here with your arms. Place your head on the floor. Lift your knees up. Now, maybe you stay here today. Maybe you lift one knee up. Maybe you do a tap position with your legs. Okay, maybe you lift your legs up to the sky. We stay here together wherever you are, wall or not. So if you don't have a wall, quickly get to the wall now. Hold. 8. Okay, decide you're gonna do something. The variation that you choose to do. And commit to the end. 6, 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Soft landing, one leg at a time, or find your tuck. And then bring your toes down. Rest. Stack your fists, forehead to the fist. Breathe, catch your breath. Look to the right side. Look to the left side. Inhale, coming up all the way to sit. Okay, straddle your legs. All right, so you don't have to go all the way to 100% here. You can, I'm awake now after the headstand. I hope you are as well. So yeah, anytime you feel you're a little bit tired in the day, do an inversion. Handstands does that. It's like a caffeine shot. All right, so you can take blocks under your legs. All right, Upavishta. So it's not the center split, so please don't go all the way to maximum. So just keep it at about 80%, okay? If you want, you can do it like me with blocks or books underneath your heels. All right, so try to lean forward, legs straight, kneecaps point up. Lean forward and roll to the front of your sitting bones, okay? So that means you're doing an arch. It's like a cow pose. We're gonna do cat and cow in your spine with your legs straight and feet active, okay? Exhale, round the spine. Roll to the back of your sitting bones. Inhale, arch the spine, roll to the front of your sitting bones. Exhale, round. 2 more. Inhale, arch. Keep your feet active. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, arch. Now, you're going to stay here, arching your spine. Push down through your heels. Okay? See if you can lift your hands off. Slowly come down to the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, hover. 1 inch above your maximum for 3, for 2, and then all the way down. Stretch your arms. Keep your legs active, squeezing the knees, thighs to the sockets. Last 3. Last 2. And 1. Inhale, coming up, keeping your feet, okay, in Upavishta. Left hand, grab the outside of your foot or the outside of the ankle or the calf. Pull, so opposite hand to foot. Lift the chest up. If you can, half bind behind you. Okay, grab the inner thigh with your right hand and lean towards your forearm as you try to look over your right shoulder. Pull the little toe back with your left hand. Pull the toes back to your chin. Look over your right shoulder for 3, for 2, and 1. Release other side. Stretch your right hand across. Grab the little toe side with your hand. Now lean backwards, okay? Lift your chest, squeeze your legs, use your legs to help you. Your left hand goes behind and you pull that left shoulder back. Stomach is in. Continue to lift. Lift the chest. 3. Lift the chest. 2. And slowly release. Good. Hold the bottom of your knees. Bend your knees and come to butterfly. Okay? With your feet together. You can bring a block and go under your feet with the blocks if it's accessible. If not, just keep your feet on the floor. Knees go to the side. You can push them down a couple of times. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then you bring your elbows in front of the blocks. You push into the blocks. Bring your chest towards your heels or your big toes. Hold here for 3. For 2. And 1. Release. Okay, come up to stand all the way up. Jump wide with your feet. Trikonasana. Right toes point towards the front of your mat. Extend your arms long. Extend your right hand. Bring it down to the ankle or the floor and lift your left arm up. Look up. Just 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Push your heel, sorry, not your heel, 1. Your right hip more forward. 2. 1. Inhale. Coming up. Right toes in, left toes up. One of the best postures ever. Triangle. 3 breaths. So always do this every day in your practice. 3 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1. Tailbone tucking to the right heel. Inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Good. Inhale. Come out. We're going to go for the twist. Parvrita, Trikonasana. Turn towards your right toe. Square your hips to the front of your mat. Left arm reaching up. Left arm reaching forward and down to the little toe side of your foot. Use a block if you need here. Pull the outer right hip back. Push the palm. Push the back heel down. Twisting here. Push. Right hip back. 3. 2. 1. Inhale. Push the right foot. Circle the arms. You do the other side. Square your hips to the back of your mat. Reach your right arm up towards the sky. Extend your right arm, palm on the floor, little toe side. Pull the left hip back. Extend the left arm. 3 breaths in. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale, circle the arms. Coming up. Feet together. Tadasana. Okay, bird of paradise here. You can separate your feet a little bit wider than your hips. Okay. So the first, we're gonna do 2. Okay, 2 bird of paradise. The first one is gonna be the warm up. The second one, you're gonna go a little bit deeper. Okay, I'll tell you a little bit more about the refinements in a bit. So just do the first one. Okay, together. Bending your knees. Slide your right arm under, thumb towards the right hip. Okay. Bind here. If you can, grab the left wrist with your right hand. Now, shift your weight towards the left foot. Look at one point on the floor. Suck your belly in and lift your right heel slightly. Push the left foot, suck your belly in. Come up to stand. Keeping the knee bend first. Straighten your standing leg. Okay? Adjust your hands. Make sure you have a super strong grip. Then you extend the leg. Okay? 3, 2, and 1. Set it back down. First set. Okay? Release the arms. Left side. Your left hand goes under. You keep a little bend in your knees. Hold the right wrist with your left hand. Okay? Lift the left heel up. You shift your weight to the right foot. Remember, the pushing action of your bottom foot is important. So, push the bottom foot and rise up. Straighten the standing leg first. Set up to be quite comfortable. Adjust your hands. Then extend your left leg as much as you can. This is my tighter side. 3, 2, and 1. Good. So set the leg down. Release your arms. Okay. So now, second set, you will do it on your own. So you're going to repeat that with adding a little bit more refinement. See if you can straighten your legs maybe a little bit more. And then your arm behind, right? So you're holding the top arm this way and try to straighten the top arm. Okay? So if you're straightening, you feel like you have more space, you're going to walk your hand up even higher and straighten even more. Okay? So make the bind super tight in your arms. And then extend your legs both direction and try to straighten both your legs. Okay, so you want to make it uncomfortable, make it challenging for you, okay? So especially if you have been doing Bird of Paradise many times, see how you can refine the posture and make it challenging for yourself. So whatever I mentioned in the bind just now is one way. There are a lot of different ways to refine your Bird of Paradise. So go ahead, you're gonna do it on your own now, okay? And I will do it with you also, right? Let's spend about 1-2 minutes here on our own. And keep your breath steady, okay? Always keeping the breath steady. You're never panting. So if you find yourself starting to pant, then maybe just slow down intentionally, okay? So on your own, see if you can tighten your bind, push your hips more forward, And perhaps straighten the legs even more. So everything feels activated. Maybe lift the chest more. It's like you're trying to press the back of your heart to the front of your heart as you lift, lift, lift. Okay, if you haven't done the other side, go to the second side. On your own for this. Okay, take your time to finish your second side. Take time here to just breathe. You can towel off, or you can take a sip of water. I hope you're doing okay at home. We're gonna move towards the arm balance now, the Titibhasana, okay? So have your 2 blocks ready and come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Fold forward, exhale all the way down. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step back, plank. Chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Right leg goes up to the sky. Bend your knee, open up your hips. Push the hands down and forward. Keep your left heel on the floor. Dive your forehead closer to the ground and push your heel down so much you can lift your bottom toes. Knee to the right arm, exhale, touch the right arm. Inhale, go back and up with that right leg. Knee to the right arm, exhale. Inhale, back and up. Knee to the right arm, exhale. Step the foot outside of your right hand. Set the left knee down. I'm gonna show you facing the camera. Okay, so take your block and bring it underneath your foot. Okay? Yes. So your left knee on the floor. You can relax the toes or tuck, is up to you, but tucking has a little bit more stability. Okay? Turn your toes out slightly. Now you're gonna bring your right shoulder behind the right knee. Push with a lobster grip behind your ankle and then drag the right shoulder behind the knee a couple of times, okay? Reach out your right arm, reach out your left arm, fly like an aeroplane, and maybe, okay, left hand comes down to the floor and you pick up your back foot with your right hand, okay? Balancing here on your left hand and your left knee, okay? Now, you can stay here. Actually, sorry, I changed my mind. So you're just going to stay here, okay? Bow your head down towards the floor. For 3, for 2, and 1. So release the back toes. We're gonna dive a little bit further by trying to bring the head behind the ankle, okay? Head behind the ankle, you hold with your opposite hand. Bring your head behind the ankle. Drive it under.
Stay here. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release. Keeping your left toes behind you, but bring it in slightly to the right side. Okay? And then you're going to do Visvamitrasana, staying on your left knee. So lift the toes up. Keep your right hand on the floor next to the block. Hold the foot with your left hand. And then you begin to extend the leg as much as you can. Left arm over your ear. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set that right foot down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Okay? Left leg goes up. Bend the knee. Open up the hips. Send the forehead down to the floor as you press the right heel down. Can you lift your 5 toes up? 3. Bottom toes lift. 2. Knee to the left arm. Exhale, tap. Inhale. 2 more. Left arm, exhale. Tap. Inhale. Reach up. Left arm, exhale. Tap. Set the foot down. Outside of your left hand, right knee on the floor. So again, I'm just going to turn to face you slightly. Take the block, bring it underneath your left foot. Okay? Lobster grip left hand, push the left ankle from the back. Drag the left leg over your left shoulder. Extend your left arm straight, and then your right arm. Just stay here. Pull the stomach in. Stretch long through your arms. Chest to the front. Leg resists. Okay, right hand to the floor. Then the back knee. Catch the foot. Dive your crown of the head down towards the floor. You can come down on your right forearm perhaps. For 3, 2, and 1. Release the back toes. Okay, time to bring the head behind the leg. So you use your left hand, then your right hand, and then bring your head behind the leg as much as you can. Right ear close to the heel. Breathing for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Left hand stays outside of the ankle. Lean to your left hand. Left arm is super strong like a side plank. Make your right foot go in slightly for a kickstand. Use your right hand. Catch the outer corners of your foot. Ready for lift off as you push your left hand. Kick the right leg forward. Bring the arm over your ear. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Set the foot back down. Step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. One big sigh together. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Good. Bring your knees down. Finally, we do the posture. Okay, Titivasana. Take your 2 blocks. So this posture, the firefly pose, where you stretch your legs out and balance, okay, is a combination of many different things, hips, hamstrings, and normally you will take a lot more time to get into the posture, okay, but because we have a limit of time online, you just do your best, okay, whatever you can to lift the legs up off the ground. So we're going to use the blocks here. Some of you like to stick the butt, lean the butt against the wall. I would say maybe just try it in the center of the room, because that's how you build strength, okay? So don't rely on the wall so much if possible. All right, so you take the blocks. Maybe I show you from the side. Behind your heels, okay? Middle finger going to the Achilles. So you drag your shoulders behind the knees. You wear your legs like a backpack strap, okay? So nudge a few more times just to make sure. And then you come to Bujapidasana first. So you sit into your arms, make Chaturanga with your arms, and then you squeeze and cross your ankles, okay? Maybe it's just here for you. Your shoulders need to be very stable to not fall forward or back. So squeeze your shoulders, extend one leg at a time, or both legs, okay, if you can. Bend your elbows and extend your legs just like what you did in Bird of Paradise. See if you can straighten your arms. And come down. Okay, so 1 to 2 minutes on your own now, practicing that arm balance. Now, a few variations here. If you have a practice, you go from Tiribhasana, maybe on the floor, without using the blocks. Wrap your legs behind into crow pose, and then bring it down to tripod, okay, headstand. And then return, that's returning part is the hardest, back to Tiribhasana, Firefly, okay? And then if you are still learning to unbalance, you're going to do 10 push-ups now, okay? No, I'm kidding. You can also. So you're going to just catch the Bujapidasana with your ankles crossed in front of you. That will be your first checkpoint. If you can do the first checkpoint, then you straighten your legs out to Tiribhasana, okay? Right, so a couple of options for everyone to do. So you are on your own for about 1 to 2 minutes, right? Practice your arm balance. Right, go ahead. On your own. You can also think about straightening your arms in Tiribhasana, all right? And lift your legs from horizontal up towards the sky, okay? I like to use blocks because blocks give you a little bit more grip if you have longer fingers. I have extremely long fingers, and I can grab the edge of the block with my thumb and my little finger, so that helps with a little bit of relief for the wrists. I know wrist is a big one here, so we'll do a little bit of wrist stretches. So still practicing, even though I'm not watching you, make sure you're still practicing, okay? Go do it now. 1 more minute on your own. I'm doing it one more time here, just in case you need another time reference, okay? Bujapidasana. Tiribhasana. Okay, 5 more breaths. Finish up what you are doing. Okay. Good. So finish up what you're doing and then slowly return to your mat. So for arm balance, it's a lot, of course, arm strength. But as I've said before, one time in Hatha 2 class, we yogis are very smart, okay? We are able to learn how to stack ourselves using minimum effort. So actually, there's not so much strength involved. There is a little bit, but if you learn to stack properly, it should feel super light. But of course, bandhas are very helpful in this case as well. But that's a whole another different chapter, right? Bandhas, your root locks, especially Mula Bandha and Uddiyana Bandha, your flying bandha lock. Okay? Okay, wrist stretch here. You're gonna bring your back of your hand to the floor next to your knees, fingertips point back, bend your elbows, keep your elbows closed, hug in, and then just squeeze and release a couple of times with your fingers. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. We finish with a shoulder stretch. So you're gonna bring your right hand behind you in half gomu, okay? Half cow face, palm is facing the floor as you lie down on the floor. So we do right arm first. You use your left hand pull the elbow in. Breathe here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, the palm is like this. Lie on the floor with your right arm in half gomu. Bend your knees. Knees go to the right side. Stack your knees on the right side. Now, if you want, you can also use a block. Bring it between the knees. Okay, so knees to the right, and your right arm is behind you. Extend the left arm out to the side. Look to your left. Okay, so it's a nice shoulder stretch and also wrist massage. 5, 4, 3, slowing down now. 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release, okay? Bring your knees back to the center. Roll to your left side to release the right arm slowly, okay? Hug your knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Rock up. Come all the way to sit. We do the left side. I'll show you from the back. Left palm facing the floor. Use your right hand. Gather your left elbow. Bring your fingers up high towards the neck. Stay here for 5 breaths. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let go of right arm, but keep the left. Lie down back on the floor with your palm facing the floor, facing the ground. Bend your knees, roll the knees over to left side. If you want to use a block between your knees, you can do that. Extend your right arm. Stay here for the shoulder and wrist stretch. Slow down. Breathe. Maybe closing your eyes. Soft softening for the last 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Good. Slowly let go. Coming to Shavasana. Okay, you can rest here.